Hey guys, welcome back to Financial Professional. Today we'll talk about why Cathie Wood thinks Bitcoin could reach $500,000. Is she right? Let's head into it. Cathie Wood. Cathie Wood, CEO of ARK Invest, is regarded as one of the great investors of the contemporary age. Her flagship exchange-traded fund, the ARK Innovation ETF, which focuses on disruptive tech stocks like Tesla, Roku, and Square, has returned more than 400% since its inception in 2014, outperforming the S&P 500 by nearly a factor of 4, and would receive widespread praise last year when 5 of her funds returned more than 100%, despite the fact that ARK ETFs have generally fallen this year as a result of the overall sell-off in growth stocks. Given Wood's track record, it's worth listening to what she has to say. The ARK CEO has long been a supporter of Bitcoin, predicting a $500,000 price for the cryptocurrency at a Barron's virtual conference in November. Wood confirmed her Bitcoin price target after the latest crypto fall. However, she acknowledged the environmental concerns that prompted Tesla CEO Elon Musk to indicate his company would no longer accept Bitcoin as payment. Let's take a look at Wood's case before deciding whether or not it can reach $500,000.
You, at one point, I think back in April, told Dow Jones that it could go to about $500,000.
Wood's take. Wood suggested in November 2020 that a variety of drivers were assisting Bitcoin's ascent. He referred to it as a digital ecosystem reserve currency, implying that it was the crypto counterpart for the dollar. Wood also stated that the central bank distributed currency being developed by countries like China and the US are optimistic for Bitcoin and other crypto coins. They will help legitimate cryptocurrencies by putting a government stamp of approval on the concept and emphasizing the benefits of cryptocurrencies in general. Among them is the fact that, unlike the digital yuan that China is launching, digital currencies like Bitcoin are pseudonyms and cannot be traced back to the user. The ARK CEO also mentioned the growing institutional interest in Bitcoin, claiming that if institutions invested 5% of their capital in Bitcoin, as they have in other asset classes such as real estate or emerging markets, the price would rise to $400,000 or $500,000. Bitcoin would be valued nearly the same as all the gold in the world. At such levels, that ties in with another argument of Bitcoin's worth, which is that it's digital gold because it's limited to 21 million coins, creating artificial scarcity. Also, make sure to write your thoughts in the comment section.
And Bitcoin mining could take off if there's excess energy.
Can Bitcoin really get to $500,000? Wood set a split-adjusted $800 price objective on Tesla in 2018, which appeared ludicrous at the time because it implied a 1,000% gain in its shares. Last year though, Tesla surpassed that price, making Wood look foresighted. Bitcoin's price target of 500 grand suggests a comparable growth, as the currency would have to climb 12 times to reach that level. The price goal is a terrific headline in and of itself, but it's secondary to Wood's overall bullishness. Price goals give investors a sense of precision that is impossible to achieve even in the stock market, and even more so in a market with no fundamentals like Bitcoin. Wood's calculations assume institutional investors will build up to a mid-single-digit investment in Bitcoin, which she also stated is not going to happen. The example was more academic than realistic, and it showed how Bitcoin could reach a price of 500 grand. It also showed how Bitcoin's stated equivalent to gold could lead to a price of $500,000. In other words, investors shouldn't anticipate Bitcoin to reach such a high anytime soon, especially since doing so would add nearly $10 trillion to the cryptocurrency's market worth, or approximately a third of the S&P 500. Wood's bullish view should not be dismissed, however, because she has been correct in the past about a number of disruptive breakthroughs, and her funds have been aggressively accumulating exposure to Bitcoin through purchases of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust and Coinbase. Bitcoin's recent volatility demonstrates that the commodity is still highly speculative, and investor faith in its long-term development is fickle. But if it does become the digital reserve currency, as Wood predicted, it may meet her price target given enough time. The next 10 years could be crucial in Bitcoin's progress. Apart from financial ecosystem revolutions, there are a few aspects of Bitcoin's ecosystem that investors should be aware of. The cryptocurrency is currently torn between becoming a store of wealth and a medium for everyday transactions, even though governments throughout the world, such as Japan, have recognized its viable means of payments for goods. Institutional investors are keen to join in on the action and profit from the volatility in its pricing. The mainstreaming of Bitcoin as a payment mechanism will not happen without technological advancements in its ecosystem. Bitcoin's blockchain must be able to process millions of transactions in a short period of time to be regarded as a viable investment asset or method of payment. Several innovative technologies, such as Lightning Network, offer to increase the scale of the company's activities.
P2P networks and blockchain technology are seen as huge improvements on traditional centralized models and are the future of data storage.
What do you think about Bitcoin? Do you think it will reach $500,000? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it, hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.